I don't think it necessarily comes naturally to be like, oh, this is good for my soul, I'm gonna just like naturally do it. I think the things that are good for us, it's usually something that we have to like, you know, work for.
Now, look, Quoted By is one of my favorite things to do because I get to see what my favorite people, sort of what their guiding light is or their North Star. And I'm so excited to have Tori Kelly with me. Hi, Tori.
Yay, hi, how are you?
Great. Is it just me and you and your puppies?
It is, yeah. You'll probably hear them in the background. They just play all day.
I love it. So. I love it. Okay, this is, you selected a quote that is, there's actually a psalm. And would you like me to read it, and then you can tell me why it's your favorite? Is that all right?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Here we go. He will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart. Tell me why that particular psalm is your guiding light.
Yeah, so I think a lot of my fans know that my faith is so important to me. It's such a huge part of who I am. I even did a gospel album at one point, and so when I was thinking about just different quotes and stuff that have helped me through life, I right away was like, okay, what verse can I pick? You know, but it's so hard because there's so many. But this one, I've always loved the Psalms. I think I connect with them a lot just because I'm a really emotional person, and the Psalms are a lot of emotion, and it's just real and human. And so the Psalms in general I've always loved, but Psalm 91:4 has just kind of stuck with me. I even have it's funny because I have used to have a logo, it was like a feather quill technically, but it was taken from this verse. Like that was my inspiration for that. And I even more recently, it's so ironic that you asked me to do this, because even more recently I'm like, I wonder if I should like bring back the feather logo just as like a little, I don't know, like a nod to my, you know, earlier albums and stuff. But I just think there's such comfort that I find in this verse, just the visual and the poetry too in it, of just you know, knowing that there's a God that will protect me, that I'm good. You know, when there's those days where I'm just overwhelmed, or, you know, obviously this year alone has been so crazy for everybody. So I think just kind of stepping back, taking a breath, and reminding myself that you're good, you're okay, like he'll cover you.
Tori, when you open your eyes in the morning, what's the very first thing that like pops into your head? What do you think about when you wake up?
Food is one of the things I think. No, food for sure, but I think it's always different. It's always different. I think, you know, I would love to say, they're like, yeah, this verse, like, or, you know, something super comforting or devotional or something. But honestly, I think that's something that I have to, work at. It's something that I don't think it necessarily comes naturally to be like, oh, this is good for my soul, I'm gonna just like naturally do it. I think the things that are good for us, it's usually something that we have to like, you know, work for, just like anything else. I mean, working out or, you know, anything that's worth having, I think takes a little bit of discipline, right? So, I probably, first thoughts in the morning are probably just all over the place. I don't even know what I thought about this morning.
Tori, one of the reasons that people love you so much is because you're so authentically you. That was a beautiful psalm. I thank you for sharing it. And I love your morning thought, too. I think a lot of people at home are nodding, going, yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Tori, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. Good to see you.
All right, you too, honey.